What's good? What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy BC. One half is A. Oh man, you ever been in a situation, right, where you think you know somebody, you think you're friends with somebody, and they have a falling out with you, and instead of the person just coming to you and having a conversation and falling back, they have to go to everybody else and start talking about you, start saying I'm disappointed in you. Okay, just be disappointed in me for the time being. Just to be disappointed in me if I did something wrong. But you don't gotta try to violate me if I didn't say nothing about you. If I basically tell you, hey, maybe right now we could just take a break from each other and just let everything play out, and you decide to go and say what you say, that shows me that, hey. And if you go tell someone me and the individual were never friends, or we were never cool, that's the word, cool, okay. But don't try to come back when I'm up. Don't try to roll with me when I'm rolling. Don't try to say, hey, that's my girl, that's my homeboy. Don't try to say that. That's my partner. We don't got to be down like that no more. I got nothing but love for you. You could apologize and we could move on. But I'm going to look at you on the side eye like, yo, I can't trust you. You've been in that situation before. You know how the game goes. Sometimes people stay, sometimes people go. That's how the world moves. You ain't bigger than the program. But sometimes you got to learn how to slow down, because what that tells you is you may have some snakes in your circle. And you got to watch out for these snakes. Because when people are building you up and when people are being messy, they're just trying to get you to crash out for no reason. Like, I watch folk. I had one person I was talking to started, we were chopping it up, having a conversation, and they bring up a random person that ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. I had to stop. I was like, oh, I gotta go. And I said, I gotta be easy. Why you bringing up that random person, huh? What you trying to do? Oh, you trying to run with the water and give it to the other person, right? You trying to start something. Okay, Judas. That's how the world works sometimes. Is usually the best thing you could do is if you're in public and you say what you say. Then if someone is secretly recording you, and when they secretly record you, they have information about you, and you didn't want to say it to the other person, it looks real bad. It's better if you just said it out loud and in public for people could hear you, or on the internet, whatever, so they know how you really feel, than saying behind a person's back. That's how I see it. I don't want to find out you greasy talking to me the whole time. Keep it 50K. Excuse me. People don't keep it 100 no more. They get emotional. They start to cry. And then 6 months later, they realize they didn't have to be emotional. Sometimes it's best to just take a break from each other, fall back, and keep it moving. And then eventually, when everything plays out and the dust settles, go back to being friends or just be acquaintances and just say, hey, what's up, what's popping? Even if you're not friends, just continue to support each other if you want to. But people can't do that, man. And then another thing is, you got to stop being around people that want to start mess. Those are the worst. The ones that want to start mess, what I mean by is they know that there's an issue between the two people. Let's push the line. Let me see if I could poke the bear for no reason. Then they run because of chaos. If you want peace, you need to stop letting people get into your mind and your circle and mess with you and hit your head and make you angry and give you a headache, because now it's your fault. Can't keep responding every single time to somebody. After you respond, you said what you said, you did what you did, you gotta move on to something else. Because every time you gotta respond to someone back and forth, it becomes a roadblock. You know the best thing, if someone just talks trash to you and you ignore it? Like, watch this. You say what you say about the person, they find out, they start talking about you, you just ignore them. Because you already said what you needed to say. That's the best clout chase. That's how you do it. Because Because you don't need to respond to people who you've already responded to multiple times and now they're wasting your time and effort, man. You need to find your peace and stop letting people control your thoughts. Stop playing games, yo. Make that money. Enjoy that music. Drink that water. Have fun. Control your peace. And stay away from people who got a snake mentality. Have a good one. Peace.